Guys, here are the drills I dreaded the most. Fire drills. The reason why I dread fire drills is because there is a blaring alarm in the building during these drills. The fire alarm is just so loud. Yes. Fire alarms need to be loud so they can be heard if there is a fire emergency to make sure that people get out of the building safely. I get it, but not to the point where it scares special education students and blows out people's eardrums. In elementary school, it was worse. That school had one of the worst alarm systems on the planet because it was a constant tone instead of a temporal pulsed cycle. And I was definitely terrified of the fire alarm going off in elementary school. Back when I was in elementary school, I was taken outside before the fire alarm went off for most of the fire drills that occurred in elementary school. So the alarm wouldn't scare me. And some drills, when I was in elementary school, I was in the building and then and then that alarm went off and scared me. The reason why I did that constant tone is because that was what the alarm was like in elementary school. It was a constant tone. And the reason why I did a pitch lower than the current model of EST Integrity horn strobe is because in elementary school there were Edwards 892 electronic horn strobes with the dual fire lettering on the lens of the strobe that have a much lower pitch than the current model of EST Integrity horn strobe. The current model of EST Integrity horn strobe is eh, eh, eh. The reason why I did temporal is because that is what the majority of Integrity horn strobes are on, temporal. And some Integrity horn strobes are on continuous, like mostly in old systems. Now I am more used to the fire alarm, but it still gives me anxiety going off because of the sound the alarm produces. I cannot stand horn strobes. Every school should have voice evacuation systems, aka speaker strobes, instead of horn strobes for the fire alarm.
Happy birthday.
Because speaker strobes calmly alert people that there is an emergency. The typical alarm creates panic when there's an emergency because of that scary sound it produces. And in elementary school, students did something that was wrong. They actually pulled the alarm. They pulled the alarm because they thought it was funny too. They pulled the alarm like this. And then the alarm went off, and the fire department had to come to that school, and that person got into trouble. A lot of the pull stations were tampered with in that building because of the students not knowing what they're doing, and all of a sudden they set the alarm off. This hasn't happened in years, and none of the fire alarms in any of the schools I went to were tampered with, which was good. Bye.